subject, Construction Economics 4, we are required to prepare an assignment regarding the topic of urban land use and value and economics of residential development. The main objective of this assignment is to enhance the understanding of students towards the various housing delivery system in Malaysia and the significance of housing policy 2.0 towards housing affordability in Malaysia. So this assignment consists of two tasks, which is task 1 we are required to prepare a literature review, and the task 2 is case study. The first task is regarding the literature review, which is the national housing policy. The purpose of this national housing policy is to solve the problem faced by the housing sector. There are two national housing policy, which is 1.0 and 2.0. Okay, so the first one is the national housing policy 1.0. This policy has been introduced in 2012. It is launched during the 10 Malaysia Plan. It concentrates on the need to provide adequate and quality housing which is affordable for sale or rent, especially for the targeted group. The objective of the National Policy 1.0 is to solve the problems and challenges pertaining to the quality of construction, to issue of abandoned housing project, affordability to own or rent houses through this effective distribution system in the People's Housing Program. Next is the National Housing Policy 2.0, which is announced by the new government, the Pakatan Harapan, on January 2018. This policy is focused on the housing crisis seen in the bottom 40% income group. This policy is to solve the country's supply and demand mismatch problem and help the low-income earners to own a home.
We are required to compare between National Housing Policy 1.0 and 2.0. First, for the aim, National Housing Policy 1.0, there are two aims, which are to provide adequate, comfortable, quality and affordable housing to enhance the sustainability of the quality of life of the people. Second is to ensure that the housing sector will achieve the desired development and positively contribute to the continuous economic growth. As for National Housing Policy 2.0, the aim is to drive the housing sector by emphasizing the systematic and efficient planning, development and management of housing to generate sustainable, affordable habitats for the people. Second is for the objective. NHP 1.0, there are three objectives, which are to provide adequate and quality housing with comprehensive facilities and a conducive environment. Second, to enhance the capability and accessibility of the people to own or rent houses. And last is to setting future direction to ensure the sustainability of the housing sector. As for NHP 2.0, there are 5 objectives, which are to gather public and private sector resources to solve the demand and supply mismatch problem. Second is to reinforcing the role of the housing sector in the management of the convention to promote economic growth and the provision of diverse habitats. Thirdly is to ensuring the social allocation of housing sector is to enjoy by qualified household. Next is to promoting diversify of household access to housing through ownership and rental. And last but not least is to emphasizing the provision and maintenance of affordable housing that the people can afford. And for the strategies, NHP 1.0, there are 6 strategies in the policy. The strategies are provision of adequate housing on the specific needs of target groups. Second, improving the quality and productivity of housing development. Third, increasing the effectiveness of implementation and ensuring compliance of the housing service delivery system. Then is improving the capability of the people to own and rent houses. Then sustainability of the housing sector, and last is enhancing the level of social amenities, basic services and livable environment. As for NHP 2.0, there are 5 strategies which are improving accessibility and affordability. Second is quality housing for all. Third, cohesive neighborhood. Fourth, improving coordination between housing development and transportation. And lastly is strengthening institutional relation for the national housing policy. As for the last comparison, 1.0, there are 6 initiatives which are low cost and affordable public program. Second, program Perumahan Rakyat Miskin Tegal or Housing Development Program for the Hardcore Poor, PPRT. Third is Scheme Rumah Pertamaku, My First Home Scheme, SRP. Next is Perumahan Rakyat Satu Malaysia, One Malaysia People Housing Program, PRIMA. Then is Jariah Charity Program, PAJ. And last is Rumah Mesra Rakyat Satu Malaysia, RMR1M. As for NHP 2.0, there are 4 initiatives in the policy which are more focused will be placed on the rent to own scheme. Second is prices of affordable home will be kept at the 300,000 ringgit. Next is prices and rent for low cost home will be more strictly regulated. Lastly is better quality home will be built for the B40 Malaysia.
Next is regarding the build and sell system. The definition of build and sell system is a house buying option or a housing delivery system. The fundamental concept of build and sell is the construction costs are borne by the housing developers. The Malaysian government officially implemented the build and sell system in the year of 2007 with the purpose of providing an alternative housing delivery system alongside the current method of sell and build system. The government has launched 2 variants of build and sell, which are 100% build and sell and 10 to 90 build and sell. Next is about the case study of our project, which is the location, the 9 Bukit Utama. This is the location of the 9 Bukit Utama, and this is also the location of the 9 Bukit Utama. The case study chosen is the 9 Bukit Utama, which were one of the residential located at the Bandar Utama. 9 Bukit Utama is consisting of 3 tower condominium project, the second phase after the 1 Bukit Utama. It was launched into October 2010 on a build and sell concept and targeted at families due to larger unit sizes, functional and practical designs. The 9 Bukit Utama consists of Block A, which is Aria, Block B, which is Beva, and Block C, which is Seta. And the overall units of the Block A, B, and C is 911 units. The Block A was completed in the year of 2010, whereas the Block B and C are completed on the 2011 and 2012. The build and sell and approach that were used in this 9 Bukit Utama is reported to build the units first before selling them. The method of marketing is called the build and sell concept. Build and sell concept, with the application of 100% build and sell and 10 to 90 concept. Buyers will first pay 10% for their unit of choice
and the remaining 90% will be settled when the project are completed. The 10% deposit will be temporarily held by the developer's lawyer and placed on escrow trust account or fidelity fund.
Next, I will explain about benefits and challenges of build then sell implementation. First is the benefits of build then sell implementation. Firstly, homes are sold in few hours. Buyers can view the completed houses before decided to pay any money to the developer. It helps the buyer in ensuring that their dream house is completed as how much as they will pay for the house. The next benefit is the actual construction cost can be estimated at the early stage. For this benefit, by knowing their actual construction cost, it can reduce for any additional cost at the later stage of the construction project. Thirdly, they can provide a better quality houses for the buyers. House buyers will only seek a quality houses, and this will enhance the image of the developer. Last but not least, the developer gets to be paid a lump sum of the full purchase price. The risk of purchaser in payment does not arise. Next, I will explain about the challenges that has to be faced by the developer when implement build then sell. First challenges is developer need to be financially stable. This is because they will not getting any money from the buyers, thus they have to use their own money in order to ensure the project will be completed without any delay. The next challenges is the developer cannot afford large-scale development. This is because they need to avoid any abandoned houses for their project. Thus, they will only provide a few units of the houses. The last challenges that will be faced by the developer is they will have lack of support from financial substitutions. This is because the financial substitutions does not want to give fund for their project because the build then sell system is new in Malaysia.
Okay, next I will explain about the strategies used by the developer in build and sell implementation. There are 3 strategies that has been used. First is location of the project, second is marketing, and third is facilities. Location of the project is one of the main strategies implemented by the developer. In 1991, prior to the development of this well-planned residential area Bandar Utama, along its neighboring area was a wide expanse of palm oil estate. Now, Bandar Utama is surrounded by many other highly populated residential areas such as Taman Tun Dr. Ismail, Damansara Utama, and Damansara Jaya. But what set it apart from all the rest is the presence of One Utama Shopping Center. One Utama Shopping Center is visited by people from as far as Puchong, Shah Alam, and many Kuala Lumpur district. Second is marketing. According to the president of House Buyers Association HBA, build then sell concept should be adopted in Malaysia to end the house buyers' misery regarding the construction of houses that are disrupted or abandoned. Therefore, buyers get to see the final product before buying the house. As for this project, the marketing strategies that implemented are by promoting through real estate property website, email, and social media. Lastly is facilities.
Besides, the developer will provide various facilities in order to attract potential buyers. Bandar Utama provide many recreational activities. One of it is Central Park, which is located opposite the One Utama Shopping Center, and it is well-polished greeneries and creative pirate ship playground, makes it one of the most visited park in Petaling Jaya. Next, a community center was recently erected, and it houses a community hall, a football field, and a badminton court, and other sport facilities. Moreover, there is no shortage of educational center, as there are 3 primary schools and 4 secondary schools within Bandar Utama itself. To top it off, a private tertiary institution is also present, which is College Bandar Utama KBU. College Bandar Utama KBU is a popular choice for students pursuing degrees in engineering, design, computing, and business. Thank you.
As for the conclusion, the NHP policy 1.0 and 1.2 has the slightly similar objective, which is to ensure the entire nation, especially the low income people, to own and have access to the adequate and affordable house and related facilities. As for the build and sell system, this system has been forced by the government, and this system has many benefits. However, it has many challenges, and there are strategies that we have been identified earlier for this build and then sell system. And that's all from us. Thank you.